So subsequently, the materials we'll be using in this program is the W3 school. It is well entailed and yeah, well detailed. It explains everything you need for now, and it's not actually limiting you to any other external resources where you can actually get your information from, or where you're actually making research on how to do some other stuff. Yeah, we have various like various sites like this W3 school that actually offer something also much better. So to start with, we look at the introduction in our HTML. So like I said earlier, HTML is just a markup language for creating web pages. So here we have HTML to stand for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext Markup Language, and it says that it is a markup language for creating web pages. Like I said, the structure of the web page, and here it says HTML consists of series of elements. Elements are those tags that we have been seeing inside opening and closing angle bracket. Then we also have what those elements actually tells the browser and how to display the content. And yeah, we have the elements label piece of content, such as this is a heading, this is a paragraph, this is a link, etc. So those elements are very useful in our HTML because they form the background of HTML. So a simple HTML document, like we have seen, is just the template, the one with the version declaration. We have the HTML where the head is found in the HTML, and the body also is also found in the HTML tag. So the head here is just the one that holds additional information, and the body is the one that actually displays on the website, on the web page that's in our browser. So the example explained, whenever we see this doc type HTML, doc type in caps, it declare or it defines that this document is an HTML5 document. So like I said, it's the version declaration for our document. Then we have the HTML element, which is the root element of an HTML page. Then the head element contain meta information about the HTML page. That is the information that you need the browser to take care of. And we have the title, which specifies the title for the HTML page, and it is shown in the browser's titles bar on the tabs page. As you can see, what we have here, introduction to HTML, and like the title that we edited in our previous lesson, which says my first web page. So going back here, we have the body, and here the body is the one that defines the document body, and it's a container for all the visible content such as the heading, paragraph, image, hyperlinks, table, list, etc. Everything that we can actually see on the web page, such as what we can see from this point up to the bottom, they are all written in the body tag or body element. So yeah, we have sample of the elements that we have seen above, which is the h1. It defines a large heading, so it is used in defining a heading. And we have the p element, which define the paragraph. So this h1 is like I said, putting everything that we write in in an element like this. It gives the browser a way of displaying that content by default. So what is an HTML element? An HTML element is element that defines the start. It also has a start tag and some content and an end tag. So whatever the tag name may be is the one that will describe what type of content that goes in between. And we have the closing tag, but before that we have the forward slash, then also the tag name again. And one thing you should know is that not every element have an opening and closing. Some elements only have opening because yeah, that's how they are just designed. So the HTML element is everything from the start tag to the end tag. When I say HTML element, so I'm looking at from this first part here to the last part here to the end tag. So in this case, I have my first heading and my first paragraph, which is in p tag. We will get to know more of this element in subsequent lesson. So the start tag, like we have said, it doesn't have any forward slash, just the tag name and the content that goes in between. Then the closing tag with a forward slash before the tag name. That's how it is. So it says some elements have no content, like this b help. Yeah, it has no content, and these elements are called empty elements. Empty elements do not have an end tag. So yeah, also it doesn't have an end tag. to define this. So like I said earlier, after writing this code, we need a web browser to actually display what we actually wrote in our VS Code. So yeah, we have the Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari, etc. So these browsers are the ones that help us to display what we have actually written in our code. And the structure of an HTML page. So this is just the visual of everything in an HTML, which is just the container that's taking everything, the root element. Then we have the head, which have meta information. Then we have the body, which is everything that is displayed on the web browser. So yeah, meta information about the web page, such as the page title, and there those things that we want the browser to actually display, an heading, a paragraph, and another paragraph. So that is just about the basic structure of HTML. So the content inside body section, which is the white area, will be displayed in the browser, and the one inside the title element will be shown in the browser title bar of in this page tab. So yeah, we can just take a look at the history that we have in HTML. That is the versions that we have. We have from 1989 to down to 2014, and that is the HTML5 that we actually use now, which is W3C recommendation, because this is the latest version that we have right now, HTML5. And to define the version that we're actually using, we use this declaration, which is the doc type declaration here, doc type and HTML. When we are working with version 4, it has its own declaration at the top. So that is basically everything that we need about the introduction to HTML. So now let's look at the basics so that we can start with some stuff actually. Now the HTML document starts with a document declaration, type document declaration, and the document itself begins with HTML element, and the visible part is written in the body. So that's still the basic template. So the doc type declaration represents the document type and help browser to display web page correctly. It must only appear once at the top of the page. Then yeah, is for HTML5, and here it says it's not case sensitive, so actually you can put this in lowercase because it's not case sensitive. Then the HTML heading, which ranges from h1 down to h6 as the case is here. So h1 have the most important heading, that is the higher precedence, that is the one that is bigger and more bold, whereas h6 is the lowest in these branches. So we have the paragraph also, which is using the p element, which is p tag, which is used in defining paragraph text, any text that you actually want to write. Like I said, even if it is just a letter that you want to write, make sure you put it in an element or a tag so that the browser will know how to display it. Then we also have links that we use in going to one page or the other. Like if I click on this, as you can see at the bottom here, it's showing the location of what I'm trying to access. As you can see here, it's showing the location of what I'm trying to access. Yeah, that's a link. If I should actually click on this text here, it will take me to this page where I have my http www.w3school. So that is about the link there. And we also have image elements, which is used to display an image, and this has some attributes such as source, that's the source of the image, then the alternate text that will be displayed if this image cannot be displayed. And we also have other attributes that we can use in defining the width and the height of this image. And we have HTML, how we can view the source code and inspect HTML element. By right clicking, you have view source page here, and we have inspect. So if you want to view source page, you can use that, or you click on Ctrl U, or you inspect here. So let's just view source page and we see what it is. This is just like the code that we have when we write in our VS Code. So this is just basically what it means. And when you view when you inspect, it give you everything that you can have control with. If I click on this, it will tell me where that actually is in my web page. So that's just it about that.